Alright, welcome back. Time for Ninja Gaiden Sigma.
Evil, dark.
Hydrocubus. And we are going to kind of try to cheese Hydrocubus. I will bust out the dual swords for the boss. And just rotate Y spam once we break his little tentacles, I guess you would call it. Seriously. And again, this run back kind of sucks, but also, like, if you do save up here, there's like a 90% chance that the second you spawn in, you're gonna get tagged by one of the IS ninja, or take like a sword swipe like directly. I would be a terrible speedrunner at this game. My movement is just not like up to par. It's better when I play a lot and get a lot of practice, but again, I haven't played Ninja Gaiden at all really for like a little over a month. And I think the last one I played was like some Ninja Gaiden Black. I was playing some NGB and some Vanilla 2 on Xbox and a little bit of RE on PC. The Razor's Edge playthrough will be Master Ninja, not Ultimate Ninja. So, yeah. Ultimate Ninja is rough. I'm not really good enough at it, I don't think, to really have a smooth Ultimate Ninja run. God damn it. God damn it. Can I get a blue at least? God damn it. That's fucking gay. Now I wasted a heal. A great heal before the fighting starts. Alright, so I don't get super risky when I fight these guys. I basically just let them do their attack and then do forward Ys. If I get him to group up, I might throw a fireball at them. Wasted a grade on the motorcycles, but that's okay.
Not bad. So what exactly are you?
Now we see the hot chick the dead ninja was simping over.
My strength comes from training.
Yeah, this is it.
From some curse in my blood.
Where he's like, my strength comes from chaining, and she's like, are you sure? You're probably cursed too, bruh.
Once that my blood was pure, but then I saw what my pure blood was capable of. I watched as my twin sister was cursed and twisted into a greater fiend.
And obviously Alma, who she's talking about. She's basically trying to save Alma right now.
Doku.
And we end up killing
He
Alma.
led her down the path of evil, and she succumbed.
Twice.
Fiends are pitiful beings.
Well,
destined
really
to
killed her
live
once.
Forever, slaves to the forces of evil. And there's only one way to release them.
To kill them.
That's why I became a hunter. To kill my sister.
Oh, she's trying to kill her sister, not save her. My bad. It's been a while. See? Told you it's been a while.
Beneath this monastery, there is...
I guess she considers killing them as releasing them. Now we get our hentai for the day. Rachel getting rammed with tentacles. And then swallowed by its big gaping vagina. Okay, so we do need to switch to Shuriken. Okay, and then if we do Flying Swallow, Shuriken Y, we can deal pretty decent damage. Okay, now we're going to switch to the dual swords. We're going to try to get some rotate Ys, and then a UT. You bitch. So no UT. So again, that's why I was trying to get out of the way there. So I don't want to get slapped. So I'm gonna wait for the crab imps to come over, if they will. Alright. I'm gonna try to get that blue. And miss my flying swallow because I wasn't looking in the right direction. Okay, so now we're going to put on our dual swords and fire wheels, and we're going to try to end this. If my rotate wise would work. And of course, I suck at the game, so I didn't get rotate wise to work. So that's okay. And it's over. See, like, I'm playing very bad. I am playing very fucking sloppy, and it's still, like, going fine. Like, Master Ninja, like, if you've never done a Master Ninja run, like, Master Ninja is totally manageable, even if you're not great at the game. And, like, when I play a lot, like, when I play, like, a lot of NG, I play a lot smoother than this, but, like, I'm rusty. And even being rusty is fine. As long as you know what to do. Ayane's so fire.
Ayane.
I love the purple hair.
Running errands for Mirai again, I see.
The boldness of the fiends is the work of the Dark Dragon. It is a cursed
She's
blade,
only like 15 or
bestowing
something
an
here too. Like
unfathomable
such a
strength on
badass.
those wicked enough to wield it. As we speak, its power is growing.
So we learned a little bit about fiends.
That
They...
would explain the stirring in my
Oh, wait a
blood.
second.
Blood
Blood.
dominates all humankind, assisted by the power of the fiends.
Ayane, take care of Rachel.
So we've learned a little bit.
Understood.
There were ancient bloodlines that eventually led to like the greater fiends. And probably humans, as well as most likely the dragon lineage. The Dark Dragon Blade is obviously being used right now. Somebody, Doku, has it essentially, and he's trying to use it for power, or the Emperor, or somebody, we don't really know yet, is trying to use it for power. The Dark Dragon Blade gives powers to Blood in the Fiends, and that's kind of why they are able to take over the city, because of the power of the Dark Dragon Blade, and that's also causing Rachel and presumably Ryu to get more powerful.
Yes, my excellency. As always, I
And they
provide you with
recruited
only
Hitler
the most
here to help him out.
reliable information.
The blade grows stronger and faster than I had expected.
No way we got Master Ninja. No way. Not without the Nimpo bonus, even though we did get the clear time. I wonder why I didn't get the kill bonus. I don't know if it's because the Nimpo bonus is very important. Like, you need your Nimpo bonus. Even if you use them, some people will pop Devil Elixirs right before the chapter ends just to get that rank, to get that bonus for the rank. I don't know what enemies we missed, unless it were those IS ninja that I said might have spawned at the other side of where that door is in NGB. That's the only thing I can really think of. Now we get our first introduction to Cat Fiends, who are probably my favorite enemy in the game. God damn it. It's a real shame that they never made their way back into any of the other NG games. Usually if you let them guard break you, again, they work differently in NGB and Sigma, but a lot of times if you let them guard crush you, you can immediately follow them up with the launcher like that. But I don't know, like Cat Fiends and IS Ninja definitely, like, their behavior and the way you fight them is definitely different than it is in NGB. So again, we can use some bats here to regain a little bit of health. The shitty thing is Ryu tends to target the little, like, helicopters instead of targeting the bat fiends. So if you're trying to use them to replenish some health, it's kind of fucking annoying, because he tends to target the wrong people. You can kind of negate that by coming, like, back over here, but you can see he's still not targeting the bats like he should be. And of course, I take damage. See, like, he's not targeting the bat at all. The shuriken killed the stupid fucking helicopter. Okay, so now we're going to save, bust out the lunar, and we're gonna kill some bats again. And then we're going to try to fall quickly. Get a UT. And you can make a lot of money off Cat Fiends, the Black Cat Fiends, which are the only type you see in Master Ninja. Drop a ton of essence. You can stop their attack. Well, that was a nice waste of essence. Well, interesting. I didn't realize that the box here is going to prevent my attacks from landing. Lunar is really, really good for Cat Fiends. Like, really, really fucking good for Cat Fiends. You can stuff their attacks if you're good enough when they're coming at you. Now, we're pretty much done with the dual sword, so I'm not going to upgrade. But we are going to spend all of our money before we do the archive challenge. So, just in case I fuck up, because, you know, I'm a pussy, I'm gonna save here. Ooh, Ionic. There are rumors of a new breed of fiend running loose in the city that can assume the form and ability of anything it sees. Proceed with caution. I forgot we have that fight to do too. So we're finally going to go here. Okay. So I always cycle through just in case, especially like recording. If I end up fucking up the recording, like if like my recording doesn't work or whatever, I want to make sure I can go back. Bro, give me a blue. Give me a blue. Okay. So now if we're fast enough, we can come here, get out here, and charge that blue. And again, like, we're not using the Holy Gauntlet even. We have 42-2, and we're at 47-8. So that's like, you know, over 2,000, something like 2,600 per cat fiend kills. Now, this is also something I am very likely to fuck up at least once. And there's going to be a couple fights I skip here, just because I don't enjoy fighting the, like, scorpion things that are sitting over there. I just don't like them. I just don't think they're fun to fight. So I'm not going to do the fight in this room, and I'm probably going to skip the fight at the top of the stairs as well. And there's a fair chance I run back and get the Debilero, but we really don't need it, so I actually probably won't. That's a long fucking run. If the shortcut was there, I would do it, but it's not. Okay, so we're going to get some money from him, from this guy. I have a really hard time getting the UT to work, but I can get the ET to work pretty consistently, or like pretty much consistently. Okay, so we're gonna jump up here, here, run up here, and then here, here. Grab our scarab so we don't accidentally interact with it, and wait for homeboy to run up here. And just do this. And get shit on. Oh my god. Can you get up here? Super engaging, but especially in Sigma, the clones can literally cheat. They can block while they attack. They have infinite projectiles. Not this one, but either way, it's better to just get an ET out of it. Now, if you use the lunar and you like jump perfectly into like the little corner, you can actually get like a full UT out of it, but I like can never pull that off. Okay, so before I grab that, just to take advantage of the money, I'm going to put the Holy Gauntlet on. Now, we have some shit we can read too. There's actually like a lot of lore here. So the history of Vigor. Ever since these monsters have come to be known as fiends, the majority of them are mutations of human beings, existing in the condition of living without a soul due to their corruption by evil. So I don't know what we can really glean from that, but it's saying that fiends are mutated humans, which, again, with that line earlier that says, like, we all came from greater fiends, like, in ancient times, and they're hinting at Ryu having cursed blood. My assumption is that humans are somehow like just an evolutionary ancestor, but like somehow pure or more pure. However, the extraordinary powers of the fiends is incomparable to that of humans. In fact, the highest level of fiends exists in a state that can only be described as having transcended physical boundaries of form. Looking back through the pages of history, it's quite probable that many of the most powerful members of the Vigorian ruling class in fact belong to this classification. In fact, it is not surprising then that the fiends have been seen as gods. So again, it's like it's still hinting at that, like, people came from fiends, and fiends, like, we're basically just different genetic mutations of the same thing, and the most powerful ones have, like, are more like fiends, I guess. It is said that sometimes fiends may rise up from dead bodies. In fact, there were many monks of Vigor Order during the Middle Ages who labored for years to recreate this phenomenon. So just telling us we're gonna find zombies eventually. Now we can grab this. We can grab this. We can grab our tablet. We can grab this, which I believe gives us another reward that we need to cash in at the right time, which might as well be now. So I believe it's a great spirit elixir, so since I need to heal, good time to get it. History of Vigor 4. The vast majority of records dealing with the fiends date from the Middle Ages or earlier. During recent times, the fiends have greatly decreased in numbers, so much so that for a member of the general Vigorian public to come into contact with a fiend has become an extremely rare occurrence. The Vigor Emperor is the figurehead of the commanders, and his absolute authority as the holy leader of our Vigorian order cannot be denied. He controls all physical and ethereal, regardless of time or place. Which, again, like, only like a high-ranking fiend would be able to like do that, right? I'm gonna save. Because that was a lot of reading and shit. And we might as well go get our free Great Spirit after we use our Spirit. And again, I'm skipping this fight. Because I just don't want to. And even with skipping some of these fights, we're still gonna like more than get the time, or not the time bonus, but the kill bonus, doing the archive challenge. Basically anytime there's a fiend challenge and you use a lot of UTs, you should be pretty much guaranteed Master Ninja rank. Yep, we got our Great Spirit. And now we need to spend some money. So we're gonna upgrade the dual swords. We're going to buy at least one Great Devil. And when do we get our next free talisman? I'm most likely gonna burn a talisman during the fight, the archive challenge, so I'm just gonna buy it now. And we need to take off this holy gauntlet, throw back on the dragon gauntlet. I don't want to use something that's, you know, giving me too much of an unfair advantage, but it is nice to get better boosts. Was brilliant. And this is another fight I just don't feel like doing. So yeah. And we can grab some goodies. I believe there's a Life of the Gods, but I don't know which one it's in. The rest will be elixirs that we'll grab after the archive challenge, because that's going to use quite a few resources are going to go to the archive challenge. That's just like without a question. And Sigma was nice enough to get us stairs here so we don't accidentally fall down, even though I just fucking jumped down like an idiot almost. And then we have a scarab over here and a great spirit in that chest. So I'm going to equip smoke bombs for this fight because I believe we have Cat Fiend and IS Ninja, which are a fairly dangerous combo. Oh yeah, it's only in NGB that we have to grab the thing here. So I don't remember the numbers, but I'm pretty sure it's left, right, right, left. And as long as you don't go too fast, you will be okay. Book of Eons, which we'll read after this, because we're learning story and lore. Oh my god. Oh, that's fucking a pain in the ass. I don't want to waste talisman. Forgot that the monk fiend spawned too. I should probably have used the lunar for the fight. But I at least want to like take out one of the cat fiends or the IS ninja with an Izuna drop and a smoke bomb if I can. How long's it been? 24 minutes? So before we run to the catacombs, I'll probably call this episode after this fight. And I'll grab the shit after, just in case I die again. Because there's a fair chance that I do in fact die again. Pretty tough fight. It's actually a pretty tough combination of enemies. Forgot. Oh, son of a bitch. Cat Fiends, Monk, and I forgot to grab the smoke bombs, I think. But Cat Fiends, Monk Fiends, and IS Ninja is a pretty rough combo. God damn it. Didn't really mean to nimpo there, but you know, shit happens. And we should put Inferno on anyways. So I don't know. Can we read the Book of Eons? Letter from Mirai. If you wish to find the Dark Dragon, you must simply start killing. It is said that the Dark Dragon's power grows as chaos and destruction grow in this world. There is no need for you to spare the subjects of Vigor Empire. You go there for revenge, do you not? The Dark Dragon revels in killing and destruction. If you provide these things, it is certain to call you out. That is your destiny as a dragon ninja. Be aware of this and enact your revenge. Interesting. So I wonder why Mirai is telling us to do this. We obviously know that Mirai is the antagonist. He's the main guy behind all this shit, right? So I don't know if the Dark Dragon Blade's power just simply grows by killing, and he's sending us on this fucking serial killer spree just to help the Dark Dragon Blade grow in power, maybe? But it doesn't look like we can read the Book of Eons. So yeah, and I think that's all we can do here. And now we can grab the shit we didn't grab, or that we grabbed before. Scarab and Light for the Gods. And it's been 30 minutes, so I will probably call this episode. And I guess, you know, I was thinking that I would be able to get all of this done in one episode. Coming down all the way like through here and then going to the catacombs and shit. But now that I think about it, the catacombs itself will probably be a while. And I just don't feel like fighting more monk fiends. I just don't like them as an enemy. They're fucking annoying. So yeah, skipping a fight, losing a time bonus, but shit happens. And yeah, that will be it for this episode. Chapter 7's really long, 30 minutes just for this part. And then it will be another probably 20 to 30 minutes to get the flails and bring them up here. And then the archive challenge and getting to the boss will be another like 30 minutes. So it's like an hour and a half, couple hours if you do this route. But that's okay. NG's fun. Alright, check you later. Peace.